everyone. This is the Learn British English free teaching channel on YouTube and Facebook. My name is Chris. Thanks for joining me. In this lesson, I'd like to talk about some common mistakes. This is a frequent request, and this one was from Space Sirius earlier in the year, so thanks to you. I'm going to talk about some fairly common mistakes you may have heard about before, but I would like to touch on pronunciation at the end, which people don't often think of as a sort of mistake. We normally focus on grammar, so I'll talk you through them. First of all, when people are learning English, it's normal to lack confidence, right? And you think everything is bad or wrong, but everyone makes mistakes, including native speakers such as myself. One of the most common mistakes natives make is to get a bit mixed up when we're using expressions like I should have done this or I could have done that. The correct grammatical structure is I should have done this, I could have done that. When we abbreviate the words, it sounds different, of course. I should have done this, I could have done that. The have becomes of, which sounds like of. And people often think that actually the word is of, but it's not. It's the abbreviated forms of have. So watch out for this common mistake because it is a clear one. I should have done this, I could have done that. It's the abbreviated form of have, it's not of. When learning people's names, it's hard, especially hard for English speakers to learn people's names from other countries because the sounds are different and we don't recognize the names. It's the same for people learning English. For myself, my name is fairly common. It's Chris, which is short for Christopher. A fairly amusing mistake that people get confused about, that students from other countries, is they call me Christ with T at the end, which is not my name at all. It's one of the names of Jesus from Christianity, the religious figure. So it's a good one to be careful about with people's names. I know that everyone makes mistakes, especially English speakers learning foreign people's names too. For me, for example, it's either Chris or Christopher. I definitely prefer Chris, but it should not have T on because that's a completely different name. It's the name of Jesus Christ, of course. Lastly, as I said at the beginning, I want to talk about pronunciation. Now, you can hear, of course, in English, you probably know that the pronunciation rules are very unusual. It's not clear. So my name is Chris or Christopher, but if we add T, like I said before, the sound is Christ, even though it should be I. It is I, sorry. So this one letter can sound very different depending on whether it's Chris or Christ. Strange, right? Who knows? Don't ask me. But for my common mistake I wanted to talk about with this, it is pronunciation. And with vowel sounds, many people struggle with these. For example, ship and sheep, or angry, hungry. A lot of foreigners can't understand the difference, even if I say the words to them slowly. They say, oh, I don't know, it sounds the same. So let's think about how long is the sound. This is one way we can make it better, as well as the shape of the mouth. The first example, ship and sheep. The second one is longer, apart from anything, I, E. Think about my name again, Chris or Christ. The second one is longer, I or I, like I am Chris. The other one was, what was it? Oh, yes, hungry and angry. When I explain these two words to people again, sometimes they can't understand the difference, even though to me it's very clear. So look at the mouth for this. It can help you understand, if you can see the person talking, of course, it can help you hear it better, more clearly, but also say it more clearly because your mouth will make the right shape. So I'm hungry or I'm angry. Look at the width of the mouth. Hungry, angry. When we use the A sound, like the letter A, you can see the cheeks go out quite a lot. Angry, hungry. The mouth is quite big, but more vertically, so to speak. I'm hungry, I'm angry. Of course, these two often go together, and we can say I'm hangry, hungry and angry together. which is a common thing, of course, if you're tired and hungry. That's my quick tour of some of my favourites, most common mistakes, as requested by Space Sirius. This is Chris on the Learn British English free channels on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks very much for watching. I'll try to make some more for you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.